But before we begin, I would like to invite Pastor Reverend John Rono to kick us off with a word of prayer. So can we stand kindly so that we get a word of prayer from Pastor Rono? Karibu.
Maybe before we pray, I know this is an exciting time, and we thank God for opportunities to be together. And based on what I see, Alex, everything that is being indicated here, there are houses and many other things. And the Word of God says that houses and wealth are inherited from parents. And when we do that, we are building our young people for the future. And when you do that, even as we meet, we know it's for the glory of God. So I want to pray that even as we discuss and as we share on all things, the wealth that comes from the Lord will continually touch and reach to the many people that we desire to have. So let's pray. Our Lord and our God, we thank you and we bless you this afternoon. We want to glorify your holy name. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to meet together. Thank you for bringing us so that we can be able to share on things relating to building wealth and also networking and also being able to hear how people continue to progress and also support this nation and also support even our nation back home in Kenya and other parts of the world where we are connected. We thank you for the program, and we pray that, Lord, even as we have it run, be the one that leads, come ahead, go everywhere that relates to what we are going to discuss, and let it be an exciting time that we celebrate our meeting together, being able to network and get to know each other, and also that we may celebrate the things that continue to happen, especially as we are in this lovely nation. We thank you, we bless you. Guide us as we begin and until we complete the process of today's meeting. Let your name be glorified. As we say that the theme is There Abroad, we want to honor you for that because you are the Lord who brings us together. And you brought young people, and they are here continuing to grow and helping each other to succeed in life. So, Father, we pray that may you help us to network and to grow stronger, that we may be able to realize the potential that you have for us. Give us health, give us wealth, give us peace, and give us that ability to always work together and support every cause that will be part of spurring growth and helping our communities to succeed and our nations to succeed. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit we pray and we say, Amen. God bless you. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Pastor Rono. Great. Allow me to begin by making some quick announcements. One is to announce that our guest of honor, Ambassador David Kerich, will be represented by Deputy Ambassador Chris Kirigwa, and this will be through a virtual presentation. So he will be joining us at around 6. So we need to be real quick. We have about 30 minutes to get to his address. He has really apologized that he really tried to come, but he couldn't make it. Last weekend, we were honored to have Kenya's Consul General in Los Angeles, Ambassador Ezra Chiloba, to be our guest of honor. We've been sharing the proceedings of our event in Houston. So that is one announcement. The other one is, I hope you've registered. Those who have not registered, will kindly share your contact. It's good for networking, for giving you materials later. You could give us your email. Telephone number is optional if you would not like to give it. So there is a book outside there. I hope you've registered. And I hope also you have ticket for raffle tickets, what we call it, some raffle competition that will be happening. So you have only one, but I think there are 4 things to be won, including some T-shirts from one of our partners. That is Farm Limited. Then we have a game tour at Nairobi National Park for 7. So you may win as an individual, Julie, but utatafuta au saba sijui ni nani, muende Nairobi National Park. I hope you'll win. Then we have a voucher for 500 US dollars, Kenya Airways, which you can redeem for your air ticket on the Nairobi, New York route. And talking of Kenya Airways, the country manager, Mr. Steve Ngamau, is here with us. I'll be introducing to him later, so we appreciate Kenya Airways. Ninawatangazia hiyo voucher, Steve, utakuja utaongelesha baadaye. Then we have Safari Link, one of our other partner. Safari Link has offered a ticket for a couple. So if you win alone, I don't know. If you win and you don't have, let me not complete, so it's our a couple, and a couple means many things. So it's for beach or it's a domestic ticket in Kenya to a beach destination or a bush destination. Bush means where they fly, I think Masai Mara, Samburu. Beach is Diani or Malindi. So that is Safari Link. I think those are the main raffles. Remember also some T-shirts from one of our partners who are here. That is Farm Limited. Those are some real quick announcements. Regarding parking, we were trying to get some free parking, but we had negotiated where you would be paying $5 instead of $22. So Elvis, is there any updates? So you've done well, so parking is free. What do they need to do? Just what? How do they come out? Okay. Fine. Should you need any assistance, we are here, or Elvis is there. What's the other announcement? We'll try and have, this is quite important. We've been told dinner should really be served by around 7. So if we will not have completed presentations, we'll have dinner and then continue after that. But we'll try and be real quick. Perfect. So this is our 30th Daring Abroad Investment Forum. Imagine we've done 29. So Newark, New Jersey, yeah. And we always remember you. I can see Mr. Kifolo there. He always tells me, "Are you not included in New Jersey? Usirudi huku tena." So tumerudi. Mmetukaribisha. Asante sana. And remember, we are live. So Edison, I think you will share with the live link. Is it ready? Okay, so I'll be sharing on our platforms. I think it's already shared on Champs Media and so on. So we are live. You are being watched from your village somewhere. I don't know which is your village, Rono. Yeah. And in Houston, someone asked, but why are you giving them live when they've not paid like us? But you are different because have they had coffee? No. Will they have dinner? Have they interacted, networked? Fine, they are with us. It's on a light note that they are part of us and they may not have the dinner, but we really recognize that we have a following that needs to be keen or follow what we are doing here. You'd be surprised, someone has just texted me and said he's in Lodwar, Turkana, and would like to follow these proceedings, and I think in Kenya it's quite later. Yeah, so Daring Abroad, you know about it. Maybe I don't need to say so much about it. It is a series that has been serializing the experiences of Kenyans living and working abroad and their socio-economic impact wherever you are and back home. And we've connected many people from Australia to America, from America to very tiny islands like St. Helena Island that has only 4,000 people as a population. The impact has been huge. Yesterday I was on a show known as One Mic, run by a group of Kenyans in Washington, D.C., but it's a global show. And there is a Jamaican who called in the show, a Jamaican living in Canada. I say Canada. And he said he's bought property in Kenya thanks to watching Daring Abroad. Can you imagine? Yeah. Clap for Daring Abroad. Yeah, so we connect people. We inspire. We are beyond the normal rhetoric. We go deep. We interact with you people. After this event, some of you have already invited us to document your stories, and we are more than willing to document your stories. And for us, we believe in, one world. You will be surprised, like the story I was telling you about St. Helena. When we went there was only one Kenyan on the entire island. Bramwell Bushuru, and he was the air traffic controller in that island. And he knows almost everybody on the island, including the cabinet. The cabinet was comprising 5 ministers. He took us to a cabinet meeting. I've never attended a cabinet meeting, even in Kenya. I attended a cabinet meeting. We interviewed the ministers. And eventually, there was a policy issue out of it where he didn't have representation, an island where the ministry maybe didn't consider. So he was placed under Senegal. So he had representation in Senegal. Clap for me. So I'm just giving you the impact of this thing we are doing. It's not just about exhibitions. It's not just about talking. You are part of this growing movement, Daring Abroad. And why did we begin these forums? It's because now our Daring Abroad community abroad asked us to be organizing sessions like this where you can interact, exchange notes, know each other, discuss issues that affect you here and back home. Because when I come and I'm serialized, I'm interviewing 1 or 2, it's just 1 or 2 or 3, and then I go back home or I go to another state. But now you see, you are already many, you already interacted, so it's Daring Abroad still. So we started in 2023. We've been to Australia, UK, so many parts of the world. So this is the 30th forum. Next week, we will be in Worcester, Massachusetts for our 31st forum. And we will finalize this trip in Washington, D.C. On 9th August for the last forum for US this year. Then we will be proceeding probably to Europe later. Then we normally culminate with a forum back home. We call it Daring Diaspora Returnees, because it's also there, you dare to return, is it? And it's amazing. Last year we had over 100 people participating, exchanging their experiences, just settling back home, their challenges, their achievements. And these things we are doing, we are supported by the State Department for Diaspora Affairs. And Balozi apologized that he couldn't be with us today, but he will be with us in Washington, D.C., and the Deputy Ambassador, Chris Kirigwa, will be with us in Worcester. So you are in good hands, and we appreciate your presence here. Allow me to introduce my team, not so many, but we make things move. Patrick Okinda, if you can stand up or you wave. Clap for Patrick Okinda. Patrick is our coordinator of this Daring Abroad forums. And then we have Mr. Patrick, oh my goodness, Patrick Okinda. We have Edison Mutumba. Clap for Edison. Our technical person, and just making sure you are visible, you are being seen. Then I would want to appreciate all the community leaders here, those that I may not mention. It's not that I may have forgotten about you, but Julie, you can stand and wave to the crowd, the UN group. Yeah, Rono, you are here, but stand and wave to the crowd. Pastor Rono. And we have Mr. Kifolo, Metoka Kidogo. Then we'll introduce our speakers later. We have a good panel of speakers who will be presenting topics that are of interest to you. Allow me also to appreciate all our partners. Some are represented here, and our anchor partner, thank you so much, Centum Real Estate, the owners of Two Rivers. If you know Two Rivers, that's so familiar to you. He'll be speaking to you in a moment. Thank you so much, Centum Real Estate, for making this happen. All our other partners, thank you so much. Farm Limited, they'll be speaking to you in a moment. Thank you so much, Kenya Airways. It's represented here, they'll be speaking to you. We have a bank, KCB, not physically here, but Centum Real Estate will be saying how they collaborate with the banks like KCB, to give you the product that you can get from them, and just the whole issue of funding. So he'll talk briefly about that. So KCB is well represented here. Well, thank you so much, Chams Adventures, a sister company to Chams Media. We have KWS, I'll tell you why they are part of this. AAR Insurance, Badview Insurance, Fahari Aviation, I've already mentioned State Department for Diaspora Affairs, Lemfi, Safari Link, Keninvest, Muranga County, Homa Bay County that is hosting the Devolution Conference this year, also Bungoma County. We have some messages, if time allows, after dinner, we'll play their videos. And finally, we have a money remittance company that is just coming up, based in UK, Tumatuma, from the word Tuma. So Tumatuma, and thank you so much, Tumatuma, for partnering with us. I also would like to appreciate all those who've been involved in mobilizing this event. And our coordinator locally, just making sure the venue is okay, everything is okay, was Elvis. Is Elvis here? I think he's still running up and down. So karibuni sana, we begin our quick presentations before we get to Balozi to address us. And Patrick, if you are ready, quickly. Chams Insurance and AR Insurance, and how we collaborate. So you have a video or you have a PowerPoint, so we'll be hearing from Patrick in a moment. And this will be a dialogue. It's not about just us lecturing to you. We'll have question and answer sessions. Feel free. There are interesting topics we are going to hear, like demystifying the real estate. That is one of the key areas that are of concern to the diaspora community. The show on which I was yesterday, most questions were about real estate, land, tumekoniwa, and so on. There are issues that we really want to understand. How you manage yourself while you are here without just depending on agents. There is the SASA account that is important for you. Many people don't know how to open that account and still manage while you're in Kenya. Tracking your title, weaving through and knowing who is a genuine realtor, who is not. I think there is an agent, there's a body that is managing agents. We'll hear that from Mr. George Fundi, the CEO of Farm Limited, who is also the vice chair of the Association of Real Estate Stakeholders in Kenya. So Patrick, are you ready? I was buying time as you come. So let's clap before he even comes. Karibu sana. Brief, to the point.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, Newark.
Good evening.
Happy to be back here. We were here last year and we had a very good reception. And we have seen that the love has not faded. It's actually growing. I'll be presenting about Chams Insurance, which is a sister company to Chams Media. And I'll be talking about our partnership with AR Insurance. So as Alex has said, we want to make this an interactive. Believe that the best ideas are with you people, and what you are offering is just an opportunity to create products together and be able to solve issues that will be facing us while living here in the US. And one of the things that could worry us while living in the diaspora will be the issue of taking care of our loved ones back in the country. We have parents back home, we have siblings, we have sisters. Some of us have left our children back in the country, and we want to make sure that they get the best access, that they have a good access to quality medical opportunities, and also you're able to have a peace of mind even as you take care of them. So I'll want to focus on one product by AR Insurance, which is called the Seniors Care Medical Cover. The Seniors Care Medical Cover is a product that has been designed to take care of the seniors, the people whose age is between 65 and 85 back in Kenya. This could be our parents, or they could be our seniors. Let me just use the word seniors. So why this age bracket is because at this age bracket, most likely, you want to make sure that in case there is any issues, especially to do with medical checkups. This is that age where you don't want to gamble with health, because the chances of going to hospital from this age upwards are very high. And one way to make sure that you are not in worry is to have some predictable circumstances. For example, being able to know which hospital you can access in case you need to have to see a doctor, you want to consult, you want to take care of an existing condition. Let's say you have dialysis appointment, or maybe you have hypertension and you want to make sure that you're able to check your pressure often. Or maybe you just want to create a safe opportunity to address any issues with your medical health, with your health and medical conditions. So this product is basically designed to ensure that our parents are safe in terms of their peace of mind and going to hospital. We create an opportunity for you to buy the premium, but that premium is designed to take care of another person. What do I mean by this? You will come on board as the person sponsoring the package, but the beneficiary will be that person living back in Kenya. This is because the cover is restricted to the geography of Kenya and East Africa, and therefore it can only benefit you when you live in Kenya. And I know when I say that, I'm speaking to that love that you have for your parents. So why should you buy such an opportunity? It's because it saves you money. When you look at the expenses that you incur when it comes to out-of-pocket expenditure to just support someone who's going to the hospital, maybe you're on your way to work and you're told, oh, someone needs to be rushed to the hospital. The doctor says they need to see your mom, your dad, or whoever you take care of. Those kind of calls, sometimes they can get you when you don't have the money. So it saves you a lot out of pocket expenses, but it also helps you to manage your budget. Now, interesting enough is that when you buy a medical policy for those loved ones, you are likely to actually save as regards to spending on medical bills. If we do the premiums right, we will be able to see how much is the right allocation for whoever you take care of. So let's say if you spend a rough amount of 185,000 every year on let's say someone who goes to hospital quite often, this cover will be able to predict, will be able to take care of the predictable situations, but also create an opportunity for you to do extensions like dental, optical, and emergencies that might not be able to be foreseen. Also, there is the question about customer service, which I know has been the issue with the diaspora, because we came here last year and you're able to give us feedback. One of the things that you people want is to make sure the onboarding process is very smooth. You don't want to have, you're looking for someone in Kenya and they're sleeping, or maybe you send an email and it's answered after a very long time because of the back and forth. So the onboarding process has been made seamless through Champs Insurance Agency, because we quite understand the diaspora, but also AR Insurance as the underwriter have their 24-hour customer service, so you can work with both teams, but we'll be there to make sure that there is a sync between the correspondences. So we will be able to have also flexible meeting opportunities. It can be on Zoom, and it can be when you are in Kenya. You can even come with your parents to the office, and we craft these packages together. But also, if you can't wait, we can do those packages on a Zoom call and be able to give you various quotes. You see how it looks like, and then you can make a decision. So what will be the next steps after this? These are our numbers. Sorry, someone moved my slides. I think we're fine where we were. Yeah. Yeah, there. So I think you can just check our numbers in case you want to make a follow-up. So what you will do, because I know there are questions, the need is there. That is a research that has been done. There is no question about the need. But the main issue could be the finances, the correspondence, and the viability of the product in terms of where you stay. Maybe you feel like you stay so far away from a hospital that accepts AAR. We can be able to give you a list of the various hospitals that accept an AAR policy. From what we have seen, most parts of Kenya accept an AAR policy. Like for me, from my countryside, I just need a maximum of 30 minutes to be able to access a hospital that accepts AR. I do not know where you come from, but most parts of Kenya, we have a hospital close by that accepts AR insurance. And if it's a major issue that requires attention from the advanced hospitals or from the Tier 1 hospitals like Aga Khan, Coptic, Nairobi Hospital, which other are the Tier 1 hospitals in Kenya? Yeah, the ones that you know. We also have good partnerships with them. They can take care of that. So those numbers will help you. Send me a WhatsApp message. Tell me, Patrick, can I see a quote? We can be able to send you a quote. By a quote, I mean, maybe you're thinking I can do something with 200,000 to buy a package for my mother or for my father for a whole 1 year. I can send you a quotation to see what you can achieve with that. Because I know when you see that, you're able now to make sense out of this. And also, in case you have any further questions, you can ask now. Maybe you can take one or two. And because of time, we can make any further engagements online. But this is an opportunity that can help you to not only give peace to yourself and to your parents, but also to extend love unto them. Because sometimes having that policy in itself is just a show of love. That's it for now. I know the other speakers, but I would want to know whether there is feedback from you, just to be sure that you've been listening.
Any questions? Feel free, any questions?
Okay, that is, well, one thing about medical and insurance issues, they can be quite personal. So I believe we will engage more from the chats. And we also want to confirm that we are regulated both as Champs Insurance Agency and as AR Insurance, the underwriter. Both sides, we are regulated by the Insurance Regulatory Authority, and one of the areas of regulation is data protection. So there's a lot of confidentiality in this process. Otherwise, thank you for listening, and we look forward to those chats. I believe you have the numbers. We'll keep talking. Asante.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much. So Balozi has updated us. I think he'll be addressing us after dinner, so stick around. Yeah, it's important to listen to Balozi. Wow. Julie Okello. Wenye walikuwa nakuja, nafikiri wengine wako online. Kuna mmoja ameniambia anafuatilia online. So feel free. I think I've shared the link. I'll keep sharing for the benefit of those who are online. We will be calling Mr. Peter Olala in a moment to talk about Lomo. Holmes, ako around? Akona presentation, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Before Peter comes, this event is really about opportunities and networking. I'm really glad to say that we featured some of you, both here and back home, and some have showcased their investments back home. I would like to appreciate Elizabeth Wairimu, who we featured before. She's an Asia, simama wa kusalimia. Clap for Elizabeth again. She has, a state-of-the-art, let me say, it has many things. Hairdressing, okay, it's a state-of-the-art hairdressing studio. She calls it studio in Westland at a mall called Gallant Mall, is it? Yeah, utapata hapo massage and Okinda, if you could show me some of the photos that Wairimu sent me, because we want to make this event not just about us, but about you also and what you are doing back home. So when you're in Kenya, look nowhere. Enda uone what Elizabeth can offer you: massage, haircut, nails, gani.
And we are starting steam and sauna.
Steam and sauna. Yeah, next week, yes. Next month. She's always coming to Kenya, working so hard. Mara hapa, 3 jobs, I don't know. Back home, anarudi. My goodness. Looks familiar. Do you have this? Yes. I'd sent some photos. I don't know if you can see them. I'll show you the photos later. So that is an example of what you people are able to do back home, and networking and introducing us to friends of Kenya. The one thing about our series and our show, we showcase the best of Kenya. You know what's happening. I used to be in mainstream media. I was a tough political reporter, Kifolo. You know that? Yes. You know that? Yes. But I said that one, I think, wacha ikae kwanza. I want to inspire people. I want to tell the story that I'm not seeing media houses tell you. So you will get to know so much about Kenya from Champs Media and not your typical mainstream media. I don't want to give you details. So because of that, people are able to get inspired to look Kenya. And would like to give a chance to Richard, if you don't mind. Richard loves Kenya. Richard works here. He'll tell us briefly what he does, and he wants to go to Kenya. You people are saying East or West Home is the best. He's already saying Kenya is the best. Richard, a minute, if you can come and share with us, why do you love Kenya? Yeah. Why do you love Kenya?
My name is Rich. You can face the
My name is Rich. Just briefly, I work for the New Jersey Judiciary. I work in a criminal court in Trenton, New Jersey. And in the next 5, 7, 8 years, I know somewhere around I'm looking to retire, so I was looking at opportunities where it was going to be financially feasible for an area that offered growth and opportunity. And my friend Nemo has been telling me about Kenya and all the opportunity, and when she shared with me her business, I see how she's thriving there and surviving. And for financial commitment to go to Kenya, number one, is very feasible. You know, the prices in the United States are just, I need to tell you, it's outrageous. But moreover, more importantly, is the opportunity that it offers. You know, the people and history and culture, that's something I'm very interested in. You know, so, and that's why I'm here tonight, to find out more about Kenya. You know, so I can further explore and get housing and get everything together. It's time for me to go. You know, so thanks for the opportunity, Alex, for letting me share it a few minutes. And when I came in here, Alex was very welcoming. We sat down and talked as well. I talked to Ken from the real estate. So thank you so much, and have a good evening.
Say asante.
Asante.
Tumpigie makofi. Thank you. Asante means thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And you are most welcome to Kenya. Asante. Olala. Peter is not ready yet. Patrick. Elvis, where is Peter? Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Mr. Solomon Omboto. If you saw a photo I shared of Mama Kayai, we met, do I say by accident, or bumped into each other in a plane, in a flight from Nairobi to Amsterdam. We were both coming to the US. I was headed to Houston. She was headed to where, Solomon? North Carolina, and she was with Rachel, is here. And I shared a photo because she was coming here to win an award, Excellence Award in Performing Arts. And she's one of the most celebrated artists in Kenya. The photo went viral, and I didn't even know the engine or the organization behind this event that brought artists to the US. Some managed to come, others didn't manage. That is Mama Kayai. Tumpigie Mama Kayai makofi. And that is Mr. Solomon Omboto. He's worked in the US Army before. He knows the right terms. Is it sergeant or what? I don't want to make a mistake. And he retired and went back home, but has still some roots here and organizes events to support artists both in Kenya and here. So he organized that event, a big award giving ceremony, and there are quite a number of artists from Kenya. So that is Solomon for you. and he's here with his colleague Rachel. So I want to give Solomon just about 3 minutes to say hi to you. And this is in the spirit of our forum. As I told you, it's about you, it's about dialogue, to see what are you doing in terms of skills and knowledge transfer and contributing to Kenya's economy. Karibu, Solomon.
Thank you, thank you. Good evening. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. God is good all the time. Wow. So as you have heard, my name's Staff Sergeant Omboto, retired armed vet, beneficiary of a green card straight out of high school. Came to this land and made a good decision to join the United States Army. I was so talented that I didn't know. I went to airborne school. I had 37 successful jumps. Then I had my knee on my 38th jump. My parachute did not do that thing, but God did that thing. I made it down safe, but I torn my ligament. Though I was sad that my military career was compromised, I had faith in God. Then I pushed through. I had a successful knee surgery. Then I went back. After I went back, I torn my ligament the second time. Then I had a second surgery, and then now they put me to a medical retirement. So I'm the youngest retired in this house. I retired at the age of 32 after serving the United States Army 11 years. My wife also joined actually when I was halfway. She's currently serving in Italy. A big up to my wife, who has been really my mentor and my backup. She joined because she knew this man is not making it. So she joined to back me up. Then I knew whoever finds a good thing finds a good wife. And I happened that pastor. Oh, I wanted to see if you guys are paying attention. Pastor here is my... Anyway, we're not talking about that. So myogenic is the system on how our heart pumps blood, self-independent, self-propelling. When we talk about talent, talent is independent. It makes you independent. It can give you an income that is independent. Think about when I look at Mary Mora, who is 24 years old, who is making good money because she can run. That's what talent can do. I don't want to teach you about talent, but I want to tell you why I decided to get to talent. Back home, when I grew up, and many of you grew up in Africa or in Kenya specific, we were told that hiyo mchezo mwache. Kama msomi, hiyo ni mchezo mnafanya. Either you have passion, you have a talent to dance, but unaambiwa hiyo ni mchezo. You have a talent to do comedy, but you're being told hiyo ni mchezo. You have a talent, you can name them, but you're being told hiyo ni mchezo, achana nayo. But the United States, for the could find every homestead I go, people are watching Churchill, people are listening to Kenyan music that reads and take their hearts and mind back home and connect them to their people. But when I had that decision to move back and actually serve my country as well, because I served the United States. So now that I have time, I went back home to serve my people. But I didn't know how. But when I went there, I find out the way I can serve is after going and visiting all these people that we've been watching, I found out that their market is not in Kenya. Their market is actually abroad, where the people who are living in diaspora, that's where their market is. So I started a program that will close that gap. I bring you the artist here, where the market is, and I give you service, and you promote the artist. Is that not a good thing? Then also, as you know, there are a lot of colleges give our talented people scholarship. Some of those kids, they don't have that information. Myogenic is there to pass that information. So I don't want to take so much time because I was given 3 minutes. Please allow me to have my manager here to come and say few programs that we offer in the myogenic, and then she will also tell you a testimony that she was one of those people who accompanied us to the United States by benefiting through the myogenic program. Please make it quick.
Okay, thank you, Solomon. I've lost my voice, but I'm going to try and be quick. So yeah, as Solomon said, I'm one of the beneficiaries of the Myogenic Excellence Awards 2025. I just got myself a B1, B2 visa for 5 years that allows me to now do business in the United States, being able to come in and go out. And being a US Exchange alumni, I came to the United States for the first time on 2014, where I attended the Mandela Washington Fellowship for Young African Leaders. We were selected also with Sandra there, Sandy Ogoji, and in 2014, and I've come here with my friend Amara Chineme, who's also a Mandela Washington Fellow. And when we were selected, what happened is we came here, we made relationships, but coming back here is not easy. So myogenic talent is identifying people like us and bringing us to the United States and connecting us not only with the Kenya diaspora community, but also connecting us also with the US community. So US-KE relationship is becoming strengthened, and some of us are running businesses, and we have a lot of talent that we want to bring to the United States. We have products, as my boss has just said, that we want to bring to the United States. We are at that age where we are scaling our business. So we have 3 programs that we do. One, we have Myogenic Africa Talent Initiative. That is a program that actually scouts for talent. So it goes to the ground, Western Kenya, rural areas of Kenya, finds the talent. So for example, Mary Mora, the sports lady, somebody discovered her talent, brought her, managed her and brought her to the limelight. And now, of course, she's a world champion in 800 meters and so on. We all know of Faith Kipyegon and other people. So that is somebody discovering your talent, investing in you, and giving you the exposure that you need. So that's Myogenic Talent Initiative Program. We also have a capacity building program, which is the Myogenic Africa Talent Academy, which is for all Africans. And what it is doing is investing in talent. And at Myogenic, what we believe, talent is not art. It's not only art. We believe talent is even in science, in STEM, and all this, because talent is such a diverse thing. You can be the person who makes the best coffee, and you're talented in that, and you'll travel the whole world and be paid the best amounts of money because what you do is special, right? You can be the best butcher, and you can, so many skills that we define as talent. And the third thing that we have is Myogenic Africa Mentorship Program and Myogenic Excellence Awards, which this is a benchmarking opportunity to bring African creatives, African talent, the best trailblazers in Africa, and bring them to the US, award them, and connect them with the diaspora community so that they can be able to benefit and harness business opportunities, network, and get the exposure that they need. So in a wholesome, Myogenic Africa Talent is investing in Africa's talent, and I know the next time you see us, we're going to be in more countries because I know we're launching programs in Rwanda, in Uganda. So next time we're going to come as a Pan-African organization, and we hope you come to our next, we're doing biannual events. So we hope you look at our website, www.myogenicafricatalent.com, and you can be able to see our next events, and you can be able to join us. We're going to come to all the states. We started with North Carolina, but we're looking to go all over and take these phenomenal African people to meet their fellows in the diaspora. Thank you very much.
You see our ladies, they can do it, you know. I cannot do that. It takes talent. I mean, I have the idea, but I cannot be able to put out the program like that. But I want also to appreciate my brother here, Alex Chamwanda, who did not know who I was, but by faith, he has brought me on board to partner with him. Actually made me to cancel I was supposed to travel to Kenya on the 23rd, but he sent me a message. And the first thing I did, I made a mistake. I started complaining about my problems. I told him, man, I've used all the money, man. I can't. He told me, don't talk about that now. Do your event, sleep over it, and let's talk about it after your event. I'm the first person who reached back and texted him, hey, I'm interested, I want to come. I've canceled my ticket. So I want to thank you that you took me by faith, and I'm waiting to have you as my mentor as I journey on to make you myogenic. And that's myogenic himself speaking. Thank you.
And indeed, I am myogenic. I am, you know, the heart pumps, no external muscles. Am I explaining well? It has its own muscles, you know. And I was told for heart, when it's being transported, or rather being taken to be, you know, given to another person, it will continue kicking. It will continue kicking. So Alex Chamwanda quit the newsroom to be myogenic. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know if you mentioned about Hulda Mamaji.
You see, since I promoted him, now he brought me back. Huh? Okay, thank you. I thank Hulda Mamanyi, who is the House Rep of Minnesota. She was my chief guest during the event. I actually reached her out on Facebook inbox. She was like, I've gone through your Facebook and you are doing a tremendous job. I'm so honored and humbled to come and grace your event. Can we clap for her? And thank you for bringing me back, because I also want to say that this myogenic, we have a team, and part of the team is being led by Dr. Ezekiel Mutua. Our patron is Mzazi William Tuva, and as you guys know, Mzazi William Tuva ni mzazi wa analea vipaji. No, how do you say it in English? Translate. It nurtures talent. Mzazi has been doing that for a long time. So when I thought about who should I bring on board, I thought of Mzazi, I thought of Dr. Ezekiel Mutua, I thought of Rachel Wainaina, I thought of, who knows Jim Watt? Jim Watt, kumbe ni under 18. Sami ningejuaje, hey, kumbe ni under 18. Venye napewa mate, hey, kumbe ni under 18. Sijui itakuaje. Si unani like, na mimi nakulike. So si una psych, na mimi nina psych. So sasa kucheka. Sara ruka. That's tricky. That's Jimwat. Jimwat is a Kenyan celebrity, and a few heard is famous with the song pia sitoi kitu kidogo. Unasema nini? Sitoi kitu kidogo. Jimwat is in the program of the mental health program because he went through a lot. When we talk about in the creative industry, sometimes your talent might really, yani wanasema siku hizi inaweza kimbisa syllabus. You can run into quick money with immature mind, and then this quick money you start going astray for doing drugs and whatnot. So GMAT is a beneficial for myogenic mentorship, mental health. And right now, GMAT is back, 7 years sober. Is the one now is the mentor for mentorship, mental health program. So big up to GMAT. He was supposed to come with us, but due to unavoidable circumstances, he was not able to accompany us. But we pray for him for next time to come. And everybody that has supported Myogenic, including my brother here, big up, and people back home who have so much love for Myogenic, and those who are watching me online, thank you for supporting Myogenic. And the newest Myogenic in town, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Asante sana. So we will quickly, let's clap for Solomon again. Let's go into change gears and go into the real estate. And Lomu Homes had introduced you. You'll introduce yourself, the company, and give us your presentation. Peter, karibu sana. Tumpigie makofi. Mr. Olala. Mr. Olala. Lakini halali na kazi. Tumpigie makofi. We have a quick video before he presents. Let's go.
Greetings and salutations to the Kenyan diaspora in the United States. Michael Zimanji from Charms Media here with a special announcement to all you guys in the diaspora. And because of that, I am joined by none other than
Lorena Kinyi, Managing Director, Lomu Homes. Lomu Homes is a fully furnished apartment. We have a luxurious studio, 1 bedroom, and also an economy studio. We also have a package for roommates that cost $500, and also without deposit. We also have offers for the economy studios, $300 per month without any deposit.
Amazing. That is great news. Now, the reason why we're here is because Lomu Homes, together with Charms Media, shall be coming to the United States, to a city near you, from 19th of July up until the 9th of August, bringing the Daring Abroad Investment Forums. Come connect with various companies from Kenya, like Lomu Homes, who are there to show you various investment opportunities back in your motherland. And I am sure there's a lot that they can get from Lomu Homes. Tell us a bit about the uniqueness of Lomu.
Okay, at Lomu Homes, we have got the swimming pool, we have got the gym, and also the kids playing area. We have got all the amazing facilities at Lomu.
Right. So when you come to Lomu Homes, you get the first world kind of lifestyle?
Yes, it's a world-class street, 5-star. Yes.
Amazing. Now you will be able to engage with Lomu Homes at our various investment forums in the various cities. And if this is of interest to you, we would like you to use the link that has been provided to register. And I'm sure you're going to get insight and an amazing time as you connect with various entrepreneurs and brilliant minds from Kenya and those in the United States. But before we leave, how can somebody get in touch with Lomu?
You can reach us on our website, lomuhomes.com.
Great. Now, that is amazing. For now, all we can say is see you
in the United States.
Great.
Makofi kwa hiyo video. It's your turn.
Good evening. My name is Peter Omcheto. I'm here for Lomu Homes. We are here for Daring Abroad Investment Forum 2025, Beyond Remittance, Charms Media. Makofi kwa Charms Media. Charms Media has been our mentor at Lomu Homes. As you see there, we work under Charms Adventures. We are like let me say, cousin family, okay? Cousin company. Cousin company, because Charms Media is our mentorship, okay? Before I continue, I want to teach you once. Nyimbo moja, si ndio? If you don't speak English, Swahili, I will teach you one song, okay? I want to just get your attention, okay? Just one song for Lomu Homes. You've seen everything here. I want to teach you one song, and I need you to be cooperative, okay? One song, sindio? We are in business investment. We are here. We don't want to give serious face, okay? Sindio? Nataka tuimbe wimbo moja. It's a very simple song. Very simple song. And I think you know it. Sindio? It's very simple. It's a simple Swahili song. Sindio? When I say paukwa, you say pakawa. Sawa sawa. You just sing, okay? When I say paukwa, you say pakawa. When I say sahani, you say ya ubusuma. When I say giza, you say ya mwizi. Then we'll go to the climax that says atiti jo. So we here for business investment forum 2025 beyond remittance, and I'm here as, let me say, cousin company under Charms Media Adventure for Lomu Homes. So it's now song time, okay? We today is Saturday, and leo ni Jumamosi, sindio? Jumamosi we like to relax a little bit, not business and business. Myogenic, you've taught me a song. You remembered me about Jimwat, and I remembered another song to you gave me an idea. Okay, we will sing, okay? Are you ready? Pay attention. Paukwa sahani ya busuma giza atiti hadithi simame kidogo, musikae mmeboeka. Nataka, I want to teach you a song. Na you do some movements. Sijui kama DJ anaweza fanya hiyo kitu. There's no DJ, but we'll do it manually. We need to stretch a little bit. Paukwa sahani giza, alafu nikisema hadithi. You do like this. Sawa. Sasa we start serious, Paukwa sahani ya busuma giza hadithi njo. Sawa. Kwanza kidogo. Yeah. Oh, before I continue, I've not talked about Lomu Homes. Before I continue. Okay. Oh, minimum. Okay. I'm being told time is like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna summarize. I'm gonna summarize this. I'm here as a representative from Kenya for Lomu Homes Vacation. This is a new company. It's, as I told you, Charms Media is our mentorship. We've been watching Charms Media for a very long time. And it's actually Lomu Homes Vacation. And I think it will be the first app, an African app. If you guys go for vacation, you know, Booking.com, Expedia, we don't have an African app. But in 2 months, we're going to have an app for Africa for vacation, which will be Lomu Homes. I'll be happy to announce that. What Lomu Homes do, if you are planning a trip to go in Kenya, Lomu Homes has done statistics around here. We don't want to be expensive like Booking.com, Expedia, and all that. If I know my people, I know how you travel, and a lot of our friends, family go for 1 month in Kenya, and you want a nice place to stay. We have the same package, Kilimani, Kileleshwa, Nyali, Kisumu. We have roommates program. Let me speak in Swahili. Ukitoka hapa unataka kwenda Kenya, si ndio? Na utaki kusumbuliwa, roommate program, kuanzia 30,000 unapata you get your small studio, a bed, a computer table, a chair with only 30,000 shillings a month. You don't need to go to see, go see my cousin. You go, your cousin, they disturb you, oh, give us money for the bike of my kid, give us money for food. No, you get a studio in Kilimani, in a high-end place, good security, with only starting with economy 30,000 Kenya shillings. And if you want much bigger roommate, we have roommate, only 50,000 in Kilimani. If you're planning to go and you don't want to stay in the village, you want to roam around, come in town, Nairobi, Kilimani, Kileleshwa, stay in a good area, 30,000, 50,000 roommate. If you want a daily, we have from 1,000. We have even a studio for 1,000. You can sleep. I know you guys, when you go home, you want to invest. You don't want to spend money. Nope. You want to. Me and you, we are one thing. Okay? Okay. I have another song, but I'll teach you after 11.
Thank you so much. Let's clap for. Yeah. So, Peter, maybe you'll have a moment for your question time later. You've taken a little longer, so attention eaten into your question time. Patrick, any breather video before we invite FAM? Kindly, if you have UK, Tumatuma, so that we can give. Okay. You can begin afresh. This is Lemfi, a money remittance company, and George, be preparing to come to the podium.
Airing abroad. What's up? Ni Zandani Marekani raw and uncut nikikupasha yanayojiri yanavyojiri yanapojiri. Mimi yule wako tunishira wa Zandani Marekani. No, we're not here to talk about Zandani Marekani. We're here to talk about Lemfi.
Where you can send money from the UK, US, Canada, Europe, and guess where? Even UAE. Sai uko pale Dubai unaweza tuma do home. And it's not just home. You can send to East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Ethiopia. West Africa is covered. Unaweza tuma mpaka China, India, Pakistan, Latin America, upper Brazil. Guys, it is big. Listen, what do you get with Lemfi? Sending money to Kenya and receiving from Kenya. For the first time, you can receive your money from Kenya using the app. Highly competitive exchange rates. Almost on a daily basis. Lemfi ndio iko juu. Aya, unaweza tuma up to
$8,000 per day, you guys.
Isilo unatuma pesa kidogo alafu unaanza kuulizwa maswali sijui yeah. So $16,000 per week, $32,000 per month. M-Pesa, paybill na till number, DSTV, kulipa stima, maji. Or maybe uko kwa sako and you deposit money every other time. You just need to get the paybill number, unatuma pesa ukiwa hapa. Ama watu wako wanafanya shopping manzi. Just tell them go to the shops, tuma till number, you do the transaction from here. That's it. Imagine the convenience. Alafu, very, very interesting. Unaweza tuma do within locally hapa US for free chap chap, straight up. Hakuna ati mambo ya kuambiwa ngoje siku 2 ama 3 working days so that the money reaches there ikiwa ijakatwa. And then some people say that you kila time lazima niingie pale kutop up. You don't have to, right? So this time you can be able to send money straight from your debit card. You don't have to use the wallet. Yeah. And you can be able to send that money direct to someone's phone number ama kwa bank account. And remember, bro, hakuna charges, you know. And then every time you send more than $50, unadungwa points. You earn some points every time you send $50 and above. Listen, guys, the more you send, the more you earn points. And you can redeem that as cash. Alafu, kuna ile referral program. The moment you sign up, you get a code. Your own code. Ukipatia mtu code yako, download Lemfi, alafu atume $100, anapata $20 cashback, na wewe pia unapata $20 cashback. Daring abroad. Si mnajua? We are coming to your city. We're coming to your state. Download sai. Referral code unaweza tumia. Lemfi. International payments for everyone. What are you waiting for? Let's do it. Daring abroad. What's up?
Lemfi. International payments for everyone. What are you waiting for? Let's do it. Daring abroad. What's up?
Makofi kwa Lemfi. We've been with Lemfi from Houston. Here, we'll go with them to Worcester and even in Washington, D.C. And as they've said, when you download the app, put Daring Abroad. Daring Abroad, is it, Patrick? Abroad as your referral. And then when you send, still use Abroad as your code. And you will get a $20 cash back when you send $50. So Lemfi, let's clap for Lemfi, our partners in this series. Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, we want to educate ourselves about real estate. Maswali mengi sana huulizwa kuhusu real estate, na tuko na mtu ambaye break it down, demystifying real estate in Kenya. And ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce George Fundi, the CEO of Farm Limited. He'll tell us what Farm Limited does. And he's also the vice chair of the Association of Real Estate Stakeholders in Kenya. And he's one of our valued partners in these forums. Let's clap for George. Ladies and gentlemen, karibu sana George. What does Farm Limited do? That's their logo there. Then eventually, demystifying real estate. He'll tell us what he has had, because he's traversed the diaspora quite a bit, and he's picked a few frequently asked questions about Kenya's real estate. Makofi tena kwa George. Karibu George.
Thank you, Alex. Habari zenu. Kama hiyo lugha mlisahau. Amjasahau. Now, I want to introduce you to what we call Farm Limited. I know whenever you hear real estate, here especially in America, things start wiling up in your mind, like, is it real? See, that's usually the thing. Now I want to take you through what we call demystifying real estate. I picked that thing. I've been in the US for the last now 1 month. We started here in Jersey. We had a dinner. Sijui kwa nini hamkukuja. I don't know. But we started here. I listened. We went to DC. I listened. I've seen a face. We connected at DC. Yes. The KCFA event. Went to Kansas. Went to North Carolina. And I said, Jersey is still home. But there's one thing I want you to do. The topics I want to share here, please, before I even showcase what I have for you, kindly listen and have that information for your future safety when it comes to real estate. Because I know what you people have been through. I know what you've been exposed to. But this is the time now for you to just listen. Take good notes. If you have a phone, which you can write, if you have a pen, please just take notes before I tell you my product, because I've realized what we lack is information. Good. Can we go? You see, this topic here looks very simple. It's just talking of understanding and tracking title ownership before you even consider buying. Many people here have tried to do what we call real estate investment, and you've been doing what we call a shortcut of what is due diligence. And you've fallen prey of the bad wagon. This is because, how do you do it? How many of you have ever conducted a search of a property? How did you do it? Did you go there yourself? Did you fill a form? Or did you just say, I know a guy, let me send you some $10, $20, go talk to the guy at the reception, he does for you a search, na unitumie. Sio ndio imekuwa? That's how we've been doing it, yeah? Let's confess. That's how we've been doing it. Isn't it? Now I want to tell you one thing. A search is one of the biggest things that you can use to protect yourself from what you people have fallen prey to, or many of your friends have fallen prey to. Because that document is a legal document that it's only the registrar at the registry who is authorized to sign and stamp a search. So the moment he signs and stamps that search and things go haywire, he is the one who's supposed to compensate you for your information. But if you go there, a clerk tells you, you don't need even to do a queue. Give me some 500, I'll organize it. There are certain documents in the registry that cannot be changed, and nobody can play around with them. When we are registering land or property, this is what we call a white card and a green card. The search you get is the information available on the green card. And the green card is a document that you have authority to even ask, can I confirm the source of even this? When I will be start presenting the properties I'm selling, you are able to confirm who was even the previous owner. Who was the previous owner before that? That is the only document that can tell you that information. So the registrar cannot play around with his signature and his stamp to give you the wrong search. But if you go around, do a shortcut, use a clerk, you'll get the search of what you want. Because what is happening in Kenya, this is what in 254. We know what happens. The moment I see you're searching about, or maybe George is selling Ruiru Villas, the first thing he calls that guy, we kuna mtu ana search vitu zako hapa hivi, unataka tuende aje? And then he's told, by the way, just put it, what, George, what, and then a search is out. So you paid. Then you see a search, you're in America, you say, I'm good to go. And you do, what was that? Let me find. You send the money. Come tomorrow, you're back in Kenya, you're trying to look for whatever you bought, it's not available. So kindly, my dear 254s, don't go shortcut on a search. Track. Tumeleano hapo? Track. Don't, there's a form. It may look very nasty, at go do a photocopy there, Jaza. Please do it. If it's that brother of yours, sister of yours, and whoever you're sending, please ask him to fill that form and even maybe take a photo so that inside there, nobody changes whatever plot or whatever piece or section of property he was trying to do a search. Are we together? Thank you. Let's go to the next topic. The fourth word. No, the fifth. Adhisasa. How many of you have heard about Adhisasa? How many have opened an account in Adhisasa? You see, that's Kenyans. hiyo kitu hizo ni vitu za sijui what. You know, please make sure you open another Sasa account. Oh, thank you. Thank you. He knows how to take care of his clients. Addhi Sasa account, you just need to go to, write this, //ARDHI/sasa.lands.go.ke. Create your account. When you'll buy some of these properties, like already Nairobi County is on board, the other day Isiolo on boarded, Mombasa is loading, Kiambu is loading. My friend, you won't be able to have a property transferred to you. Somebody will just be calling you that we've transferred. Do you know the benefit that happened with NTSA? You remember NTSA? They were so like, no, hii kitu mimi nimezoea, nikitaka kununua gari, I just need to go to the lawyer, tuandikiane, then I pay, then gari niambiwe sijui logbook, wait for, you remember that time? These days when you want to buy a car, you do what? You log in, you confirm it's owned by George, and then you tell George, transfer the car to me, then George tells you, pay me so that I can transfer. So you can actually sit on the same laptop and do a transaction. That is where Addhi Sasa is heading. So please, if you don't have an Addhi Sasa account, it's free. Just open an Addhi Sasa account. It's for your protection. Tumesikizana pia hiyo. You know, I'm giving you the gospel according to, inaitwa ni King George. I want to give you. I felt I should not just come to America to push the product down your throat. I should first let you know what you're required to know about real estate. That is the style. Twende. How many of you have heard about this body? EARB. Hii niko sure hakuna. Isn't it? This is called the Estate Agents Registration Board. Like now, when you're buying property, please avoid you pussy. Sijui somebody is a broker, he knows sijui Kiambu area, he knows sijui at the river. Please avoid that. Allow me to be a bit harsh and call it nonsense. There is a body that registers a real estate person. Benefits, when you buy through a registered agent, remember like when I told you, when you do a real and valid search, when you buy through a registered agent and the kind of scams you people have been going through hits you, when you try to file a case, if you did not buy through a registered agent, do you know what happens? Even at the clerk of the court will just tell you, this person is done a background as the prosecutor, we can't proceed with this case. And that's how you people lose money. Because nobody cares. And you know, an ARB site is free. Right now you can even open it there. You're able to look at, like now George is agent A1812. That's my company. Because it is the one that, it's the one authorized to register somebody who can sell property. So even your lawyer, when you people go saying, I'm using a lawyer, lawyers have accounts at EARB to make sure that they are doing it right. So if it's not registered, please be careful. Umeelewa hiyo? That is the fourth gospel, isn't it? Somebody was here just talking about traveling back home and the B&B thing. I don't know whether you've known how this business is picking up in Kenya. It's just given, amepeana hiyo uhondo hapo. But I know you people have not had a chance to like really look at it and understand now, okay, the other time I bought a studio, maybe Kilimani, then I left it with my brother. I bought a unit in Vipingo. I left it with my sister. Ananidanganyanga hii mwezi tutujapata mtu. Yeah. So I want to tell you what you need to do. There's a platform called Home Away from Home. When you want to book a reservation and all that, you just need to put your property there, and it's only you and the management of Home Away from Home who can control how the occupation is, such that when you have that 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom you have, wherever, it must not be from George. You can block. I will be in December 12th, maybe 25th, 26th. You just need to block those days. The rest of those other days, they are available to anyone in the world, not just some people who know you. You don't even need to be talking to anyone. When you've invested, you have your 2-bedroom somewhere, you've listed it, then you keep quiet. Just furnish it. People will just be finding it. Somebody is marketing for you at crazy rates. You know how this world, whatever, they don't hit us like the way we are usually hit at home. Unakuta ni like 1% instead of the 10% you people are used to pay for you to be given a tenant or something. So just buy your property and list it in the right platform. You'll be making your money silent. All you need to be checking is, let me open the website because I have my password and I'll be seeing already my unit is booked for the entire July, August, you know, that kind of a thing. At a job, when you're through with those shifts, that's the time you're able to see what your investment is doing. So please don't hate investing in PNBs as well. Tumesikizana? I also learned, not everyone, but people are empowered differently. There are those of you who have property, like have some chunk of land, have some savings I've done, and I would like to do a project. How do I know my project is viable? I want to tell you 2 parameters you need to be making, even when you're approaching maybe a financial. Because, okay, maybe I didn't say my background, I was working with HFC, so this is what we used to check. And I would like, when you're doing your own investment, some of these is what we used to do. A viable project, the return on your investment, if let's maybe you're using some 10 million, you should be able to make that money between 8 to 12 years. If it's beyond 12 years, one, the financier will give you a reason for not financing you. If it's beyond 12 years, it will not make some good business for your dollar. If it's below 8 years, be cautious. If you realize somebody is telling you the return will be below 8 years in Kenya, I'm talking about 254, just be cautious. This might be too sweet. So again, you may realize you have a project, you needed some 40 million, and the financials here telling you, okay, go rearrange your maths, they are not working. It's because there's that range you're exiting. So I felt these 4 topics were good, 5 topics, sorry, were good for you to know before I tell you I was not here just to sell fear. I also have things which are good for you. So, can we load what I currently have for you to check at home? 1, we have some certain core services that we provide, and they rotate around what I've just talked. First service, Nadia, and I'm very selfish. I didn't introduce my assistant, Nadia. Wave to these people. She's Nadia Mohammed. Anything you'll be seeing on our digital platforms, anything, outreach and all, that's the one. She's the one who designed this banner. I didn't even know how. I just know. I was asked before printing. So clap for her. Thank you. So I've just talked about you people also doing your own projects. Don't always think it's other people who do projects. Try to do your own, wherever it is. Come to my office. Let's sit. I'll do a feasibility for you, and I'll be able to tell you, do you need to go this route, or do you need to go this other route? The charge, I know, will be able to negotiate based on the location. Otherwise, most of the times we've been doing 10% of the value of the BQ. But always know we have this service, real estate, project development management. Investment. Remember, I've just talked about B&B. Before you dive into anything, wherever it is, please, we are based at Spa Mall, exit 13 on Thika Road, 2nd floor, office number 6. Just send somebody there, or you just visit. You'll find a property advisor and not a sales agent, and who will be able to advise you on what you're doing before you put in your money. So don't rush. Even what I'll present, just feel. Come. I'll be staying here until the next 7 days. Feel free. The lobby is there. That's why I chose this hotel. Come, sit with me, ask me questions. The hard questions. George, is it this way? Is it that way? And I'll be able to give you that information. Tumesikizana? Jazi nawapenda. People have done investments, or people who have done real estate projects, and they've been struggling to sell. Again, like I've told you, have property advisors who are professionally trained. Those people will be able to give you that solution. You not need to struggle, or you have that property ulinunua, unashindwa sasa hii mtaanzia wapi? But come and get free information on how you can dispose that property. My friend, you're doing B&B and all that. Property management, who manages your facilities? Maybe the generator breaks, and you don't know. Your security, you don't know. We do that. So we do property and facility management, which many people have ignored back at home and have trusted the people who have played us. We call them relatives. But it's unfortunate. We know what has been happening. Wanatucheza, unapewa story, and you can't take your own brother to court. You can't do you can take your own cousin to the police station. But a professional who has signed a contract and has said, I've put my signature on the line and my stamp, you can take him to court. And you'll be protected because he's a registered agent and he has opted to pawn you. So you can again have a fallback when it comes to that. Now, the sweeter part, the juice. This is a juice. I've just talked about exit 13 on Thika Road. How many of you know a place called, okay, everybody knows Thika Superhighway, isn't it? We know how it has the exits and all that. You go counting them until you hit exit 13 as you approach our office. There's a place called Kimbo. You know Kimbo? Yeah, where you enter and then you find the reke and then you proceed. Unakuta mali tunapenda kukula kuku sana. Kuna dam. You know that area? Across that dam, as you munch on that chicken, across that dam, the lucrative land is this. This is called Ruiro Villas. These are quarter-acre plots. When I say quarter-acre, I mean 100 by 100. Okay, ignore the tents at the background. That was our March 1st event. You can see it on our website. We were issuing our titles. Actually, it was graced by Alice Wahome. That's the CS lands. So it gives you at least also some more confidence. It has ready titles. These are people who have already built in. A good example, and I want you to clap for her. Wahome lived here in the US for almost 20 years. The parents have lived here for almost 45 years. Wahome bought that plot. Ebu returned to her unit. This one. If you look at you see this unit resembles hii kwa hapa nyuma. She is the current CEO of CUE, Commission of
Use the mic for the live stream.
Oh, okay. Commission for University Education. So she came to Kenya kitambo kidogo before the parents got that good job. She bought these 2 plots, built 2 similar houses for herself and for her parents. And this April, she now moved her parents back home to Aki. You can see. So this plot, you buy it at 7.95. Right now, for those who are buying in the diaspora, I'm giving you a 50,000 discount. That is the area where we have daycare. You can Google, the price of daycare currently is 15 million. Muhasibu Sacco is currently doing at 12. Plainsview is currently doing at 9.2. But our price is 7.95. This is the event Alice graced. And she signed our visit. That's the entire Ruiru registry. That's the MP for Ruiru. What I'm trying to tell you is, I usually tell, I can't move an American from New Jersey and bundle you into some funny place and tell you you're in a gated community. That's not a gated community. Buy a plot where you're able to build your retirement home. Because when you come back to Kenya, you need a sober residence. This project, that is one of the, look at that area. One key thing you need to note is controlled development, because that was a resolution which was made by Kiambu County, is that this area is the high-end area of the entire Kiambu County. That's why you're hearing people like Dekio doing those crazy prices of 15 million. That area, stop at that, stop. Go back. I want to first preach about this Ruiru. That area, you can only do quotas, then you have to have only one user. So, kama uko na mpango ya sijui mjenge huko mkiwa wawili watatu, I'll tell you the truth, it won't work. One user. So you'll find your sale agreement has what we call covenants that you sign to, that I build this. Then it has what we call typologies. We've hired an architect to have already designed for you what you can build so that we don't have a Jack and Jill kind of a project. The community needs to look sober. That's why it's only 7 typologies that have been pre-designed. Do you have any of the typologies? Anyway, on our website, this website, can they visit, browse, it's friendly, you'll be able to see what designs, there's a flat roof, there's a pitched roof, you're able to make a decision. We have power on site, so you not need to struggle like how do I even get power? That's why already people are living there. We realized many Kenyans had gone this mentality of we have a borehole. But who cleans this water? Who tells people that this water is good or healthy for use? Nobody. So what you people get is just a borehole has been drilled, a pump, a tower tank, and then pumped to your houses. Tukigonga miaka 50, we start having issues. Tunashindwa zilitoka wapi. That's what we avoided in this project. So, the entire land is 113 acres, and we've done 345 plots. So, I approached Ruiru Rujuasco, those who know it, Ruiru Juja Water Services Company, and asked them, when I have 345 plots and everybody is buying and planning to live there, who should be looking for the other? Because these are 345 clients I'm giving you. Who should be looking for the other? See, them looking for us, isn't it? So we entered into an MOU and they agreed to do a 6-inch piped water reticulation in the entire site. So whatever you will be getting in this project is clean, chlorinated, and approved to drink water. Not that stories of water ready borehole, you know, that kind of a thing. Then, when people are packaging projects, they are avoiding people we call planners. The planner works closely with a surveyor. So we were able to again understand the typology of this piece of land. So when you visit 254, visit the land, or on the website, just visit the land and you'll be able to see that the drainage we've done there is Nakuona. I've just have two more to share. So I've just talked about Ruiru Villas. That is your home for the future. Please start paying because the payment plan is available. A partner, Equity Bank, is available. If you want financing, I just need to introduce you. My email is that powerful. You'll just be received like with a cup of tea and you'll be sorted. But I also have a 12 months, 24 months, and 36 months payment plan. Many of the diasporans who have bought, they have picked the 36 months because it comes to $1,601 currently with the current rate. So that's the amount you need to be remitting after paying just the 10%. That's the amount you need to be remitting monthly. Or if you choose, you're comfortable with quarterly. But the only catch is Every other extra year you pick, there's an extra 200,000. Me, I don't like hiding information. But the only thing I do is if you happen to clear before the 36 months, again, I remove that interest because I've gotten your money early. So don't make a mistake of feeling, haliwali. Hata nikilipa mapema si atanichaji. No, this is not a loan. This is an investment you're doing for your own home. Then, I just talked about BNB. This is Tindigwa. How many of you know Kiambu Road? This is Tindigwa. These are ready units with sectional titles. These are 3-bedroom apartments. This is a show house. It has been working very well for that business I mentioned of BNB because I've seen people buy and list it in various platforms. If you go normal rental, it hits 65 to 70,000 according to how a tenant negotiates. But there are those people who have been able to list it on BNB, and a 3-bedroom is fetching between 15 and 20,000 per night. Some people have been able even to achieve accommodation of 70% in a month. We are talking of 20 days. 20 days times 20,000, that is 400,000 money for you. So when you're thinking about how can I fail to put money in the bank and put it in a real estate investment, this is what I can recommend and I will manage for you. The kind of team I have in the office, they are good. They'll manage it for you. Or you list it to the platform I just mentioned to you, whereby you don't need anyone, you just need George for facility management. We don't just look to the high-end market and all that. We have this area opposite Mamagena Children's Home, that is on Kangundo Road. These are 50 by 100 size plots. These, they go as low as 750,000. I want to tell you, I'm not telling you to go live in Joska or something, but I want to share, Alex, give me 5 minutes, I just share what happens in this region. I have a friend who started with a plot in this region. He bought it at 500,000. Then, when we launched the second project, his plot, because this area, you know how it happens, mimi akina Fanaka wengine tunaendanga area fulani imefunguka, everybody picks up land, tunakatakata, the area becomes unavailable. So the land there escalates like, I don't know. In 8 months, this place, a plot doubles its price. So that friend of mine was able to sell that 500,000 plot at 1.2. Because people will come. You know, there are those late comers. George, do you have anything left in that area where I'm seeing now people starting to build, people starting to... We don't have. But let me ask a buyer who bought whether he's willing to sell it to you. Then if on phone call or on WhatsApp or on email, you tell me, as long as he pays me double the price, sell it. So we sold his property at 1.2. Then he asked, I'm not asking you to send that money. What are you selling in that area? I told him we have something going for 600,000. He told me, give me 2. That was way back. We are talking of after COVID. Then, come last year, whatever he bought at 600,000, he was again able to double. So, from 500 to 600 times 4. This person had 2.4. And then, he's now entering Rafiki. He's bought 4 plots. And I know in a matter of, because how many are remaining in that area? 16. In a matter of time, as we open Rafiki Gardens 2, everybody will be rushing to say, I want to buy from somebody who is willing to sell in Rafiki Gardens 1. So what am I trying to tell you? This, after you buy this plot of Royal Villas, this thing, if you play with it well, can build your unit that you need to live in, instead of you borrowing to build. Do you get the point? And please, feel free. I've said I'm rushed by Chamwanda, but feel free. I can't fail to afford a cup of coffee. Feel free to be visiting me before I travel back. When is our date? August 4th. Before that date, feel free to reach me on 908. No, this is the office line. I wanted that to share.
908-244-8202.
Again?
908-244-8202.
But again, you realize there's something coming up. This is just a mention, because I can't present. I don't sell what I've not started or not approved. But I want you to monitor. In Rimpa, this area just next to Francis Modhaura's residence, we packaging maisonette. There will be a 4-bedroom maisonette. We are currently under design, and they will be we will be groundbreaking, and we will inform you, because I'm sure you've shared your email. You'll be getting that information. What we usually avoid is annoying calls, because I know what work has for you. So you may be receiving emails updating you on what is coming up. And when you're in 254, just come. I'll assign a vehicle to take you to see whatever is either ongoing or coming up, based on what you want. In Muiga, I know many of you know what we have at Thika called Thika Greens. In Muiga, we have 326 acres. We want to do Muiga Greens. So this will be a live, work, and play kind of development. I know what is happening in Muiga. That area is changing. People in the area are serious about that. Then now look at that website. That is where the gospel is. Shukran.
Thank you, George. That was quite comprehensive and educative. It's a very common topic among the diaspora. So he started by demystifying the real estate and answering some of the commonly asked questions. And remember, these events we've said is not just about sell, sell, sell. Our format is dialogue, and we'll preserve questions for him after dinner, because we, at some moment, will be joining our Deputy Ambassador to address us. But ladies and gentlemen, charity begins at home. Also, we bring in our local partners and our local consultants to also present to us. And without wasting time, allow me to introduce Dr. Nyabera Kebaso to educate us on opportunities in the health sector in the US. Ama namna gani? Tumpigie makofi. Tumetoka land, real estate, sasa health. And all that is an ecosystem. Makofi tena kwa daktari. Great, karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Alex. And Charm Media, thank you for the opportunity, and thanks for all you do. Appreciate it. Now, before further ado, I just wanted to say to, closer like this? Okay. That is like being taught how to eat. Well, how many people are here from Delaware? Let's see, Delawareans in the room. I am the only one. That speaks volumes. That Delaware also wants to be myogenic, right? So when I tried to reach out to people from Delaware, they were like, these New Jersey people, wanatuonea vibaya. All the time you call us to come here, you don't come to us. So Chamwada, Delaware has actually more Kenyans than those who live in New Jersey. And that's not a lie. You know, all these are New Jersey people speaking. But I assure you, this is the proof. If you come to Delaware, we feel this whole time times 4. Take the challenge.
Is it true? No.
Take the challenge. Anyway, because of time, I would want to invite you to Delaware next time. You are not going to just pass by, so you're going to plan so that you come and I prove to you that Delawareans, they love investments, they love Alex Chamada and Chams Media, and they sent me here to just pass the message to you. And with that, I can now sit down, right? Okay. Well, after listening, I had prepared some slides to speak from. But then I have been challenged by the myogenic group, which was just speaking organically. And I thought, why can't I be also organic? Right? Yani kienyeji. Oh, is that the translation? So, I wanted to speak about, I know you're reading some of those titles there, so ignore the doctor, but let's go to the CCRP. CCRP means Certified Clinical Research Professional. Now, something good in America, if you want to go the professional world, find something which is certified. If you have no certification, whatever you are doing might be making you money, but I leave it there. If you need more information, come to me. So I would loosely talk about what we're doing, and from there I can tie to the slides, because I thought if I spend time to talk on the slides, already me, I'm hungry. How many are like me? I arrived here at 12, and the only thing I've had is some coffee, and is that thing called cookie? That one. Honestly, I'm hungry. I can't stand here and spend the time I wanted to spend to speak on the presentation. However, I'll just quickly talk about the highlights. Number one, I am not actually the best person fitted to give this presentation. My partners are the 3 companies that we run are Boyan Staffing, which deals with employing nurses and non-skilled services at home. And then we run Kebs Real Estate. So we buy some not very good homes. We just recreate them a little bit and we sell. Sometimes you may make even double the money, just like that. Then we do run another company known as Boyan Staffing. Is that the one I said? We have Kebs Home Care. So Boyan Staffing deals with skilled nurses. So we partner with people who are looking for work. We go to hospitals and present to them and let them know what we can offer. And so nurses who want locum work or a day or to work as PRNs or even sometimes permanent, we work with them. They come in, register with us, and we fill them to those various hospitals. Now, the easy part about this, you don't have to starting did I just go ahead of my presentation? Maybe I should go back a little bit. So let's go to the next slide, since he has decided we follow. Now, why do we invest in the US and on healthcare? I want to just give you that quick scenario. Number one, honestly, in the US, the market which is booming, real estate is good because we are working on that, but there is no money there. It's kind of like saturated. The easy, busy money where you can really make money while you are sleeping, or like I'm here, my neighbor there just saw I come in and he told me, hey, you're making money while you are here with us. And I said, that is the opportunity of using others to work for you, right? And so let's move on to the next slide. Maybe I can show that. Now, why invest in healthcare? The market growth value in 2024 is 135 billion US dollars. That is the market share in healthcare. Real estate does not, it's competitive, but it's not growing, it's stagnant. The healthcare is skyrocketing every day. That is where money is. Now the projected growth. In real estate, they have projected the US real estate growth will grow by 2.6%. You can imagine. But what about healthcare? 7% every year until 2030. That means the opportunities are actually where? And they are seated with us. Now, what is driving those opportunities? In the US, the aging population. In here, how many people are 40 years and up? Let's see by show of hands. Don't fear. 40 and up, almost 3/4 of this population. And if we step a little bit further and say how many people are 50 and above, you might be surprised. So what it means, we are having an aging population in the US. And many of them, like me, I don't want to be sent to a group home, right? So there is now a new opportunity. I have my home here in Delaware. I have a home in California. I want to be served within my house. So what do I need? I need non-skilled, number one, non-skilled services. Somebody to cook for me, somebody to wash my clothes, arrange them, somebody to walk my dogs, right, if I have one. That service, we call it non-skilled home providing service. Now, we Kenyans, we have an opportunity. You know why? Every day there are people coming in and they want work. Before their green cards mature, before their paperwork mature, you can employ these people. We call them non-skilled. They go to serve. Each in Delaware, I don't know about New Jersey. For you to send a non-skilled worker to a home, in an hour, we charge $60, right? Now, how much do you think we pay the person who is serving? When we are very nice to them, it's about $20. All right? But you end up pocketing how much? No, we are not stealing. All right? we are in business. We are not running. Okay, we are coming to the charity part. But before we get to the charity, we're talking about business. So, you're sending a Kenyan who's come over because they're looking for work, and you are helping them also to, start up. In the startup, they don't have any experience, anything. You just train them on how to do the daily living activities, right? And that one needs no rocket science. You train these people, 2, 3 of them. You have your agency, KEBS, home care, and in that agency, they are looking for jobs. There are so many than the jobs we have to offer, right? So you sit down wherever you are. Some people are going somewhere making money for you, and you are growing. Easy business. Now let's come to the, now we've already said those who are aging, now they don't want to be sent away to group homes. They want to be served at home. Then what about the cost effectiveness? There is a business called as wound care, or vacuum changes and all that. Those nurses in here know them, right? As I said, my partner, who is my wife, should be able to address this. All you need to do in the specialized care, I'll come to that. I think let me jump. Let's now go, okay. The segments that I wanted to present today, I needed actually an hour to go through this. But I've decided because we are all hungry, the home care business, which I've said there is medical and non-medical. So the non-medical I've already described. Let's talk about the non-medical, the medical one. For you to run, how many people are here nurses? Just a nurse? Nurses, there are quite a number. Doctors, medical doctors, MDs. We have 1, 2, there are several persons. Now, this is another business. You don't need to go work in hospital. Once you have your certification, you can use that to have others work for you, right? So all you need to do, register a business, nurses who are looking for PRN works, or doctors looking for locum, or pharmacists who are looking for locum, they will come to you, you will send them to places, right? Now, let me give you one scenario. It's so funny. A doctor coming in looking for locum, maybe they are on holiday here or whatever it is, they will come in and an agency, let's say like Christiana Hospital, which we work with, will pay for a doctor probably about, $500 an hour. But how much do you think you're paying as an agency? Probably like $200. So you are keeping $100 sitting somewhere, someone working for you. Easy business. So, but not as easy as it was. I'm saying it's easy because you can do it if you have the licenses, right? Now let's talk about the nurses. Right now, if you stay in a hospital with a wound, you are going to cost several nurses, not just one nurse for wound care, right? There are those who will give you medication, the CNA will come, the doctor, the rounding doctor will show up, all those. So it's a lot of money. So what people have decided to do, instead of staying at home, in the hospital, people go stay home. Now you send a nurse to visit and provide home care. Now in that process, you negotiate with the hospital. The hospital pays you like an hour about $55, $60, right? You end up paying the nurse $30 to do that work for you. You have pocketed another half as you do your other job wherever you are. So let's use our certifications to grow ourselves, right? Now, on the same, I just wanted to say on that medical, there is another thing which is booming called, and it started during COVID, or rather it increased in value during COVID. It's called travel nurses. So you have your agency, you will send travel nurses. Sometimes the contracts are outrageous. A travel nurse, you can negotiate a contract to about $200 an hour, right? But you end up paying the person you have sent to travel about $100. So you are keeping another whole half for yourself. Let me run real quick. I know it's come to me, but you asked me to come and share information. Oh, can I stop here or I continue? Okay, they have said I continue a little bit. A little bit to me is about 10 minutes. Anyway, there is another booming business known as clinical trials. That is where I work. Now, for those who are doctors, psychiatrists, I think I have a friend in the house. You run a clinical trials in psych. Every single patient who registers as a clinical trial participant, every single month you're making $10,000 to $15,000, one patient. So if you enroll about 10 patients a month, how much money you make? Sorry? More than 100, right? However, this is just on the services you're doing as a trial consultant, but you still be providing your professional as a psychiatric doctor and proceeding. So you're making some free extra income. And all that is required for you to be a clinical trials professional is a certification, right? Be a certified GCP, medical practitioner, or even a nurse practitioner. And by the way, I moved my wife from bedside nursing to go into clinical trials. And then she asked me, why did it take you so late? Anyway, so this information is what we sell because we provide it as a consultancy. But because of Chamwada, we are giving it for free. You can come by, I'll help you set up your business in clinical trials and make money there. But there are other opportunities that we can do as Kenyans. I've seen the Indians who stay next to me. They did set up an hospital in Pennsylvania, right? And I asked them, how did you do it? We Kenyans, we are known to contribute the small money, $100, $200 during funerals, right? Jersey is known to do very well. Delaware follows very closely. But have we ever thought if we could come together, that time when we are contributing to a funeral, we also put into a kitty for development, right? In only 5 years, we will have more than $100 million. Do you know what that can do? We don't need to go work in those other hospitals, doctor. You don't need to go serve there. You will serve in our own facility. We will employ our own nurses, our own CNAs. We will do everything. So today I want to challenge you that we need to really dare this country, not the way we are doing it in small, small spaces by ourselves. If we can be able to join hands, and I've sold this message to Delawareans, I want, if we can join, guys from New York, guys from here, we put a fund somewhere and build our own facility and then employ ourselves there, make money from there. That is an opportunity standing with us. I want to run away from there. What is the next? Let's leave that one alone. Let's move to the next because we can talk about all this. Next, is there the next slide? Oh, I'm done. But before you clap, wait. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you, apart from making money in the US, and apart from starting these businesses, you don't even have to make money, as I said. Sometimes just having a company and make losses, it even helps your W-2, you know? And you have a leeway for 3 years to deduct all the losses and lower your taxes to as low as even, you end up paying, well, before I started businesses with my wife, we used to pay taxes to the range of about $120,000 to IRS alone, right? But when we started business, we have lowered that down to about $45,000. What does that mean? You can charge expenses. Your W-2 will be saved, and you keep money to yourself. Now, finally, that is not it. You can make money and grow rich. That is not even enough. But when you practice the art of giving, not to just churches, but also organized giving back home. So we realized the way we came down to from that 100 over in taxes, coming down to 40 something, we created something known as Kebaso Foundation. Anyone has heard about it? Now, if you haven't, you will be able to go into the website. Now, Kebaso Foundation, we said we were giving money home, and that money just goes like a drain because you don't get a benefit out of it. But if you organize yourself into a 5013C organization, any money you give away, you deduct it from taxes. Are you seeing another opportunity? And this is one thing I would love us to even pick. Form a 513C organization. Because the same money you are to give to Uncle Sam, you can now take it away and give it as charity, and it will benefit people, our own, right? And still, instead of giving it to Akina Trump or Ikule to Ivo. Sindio? So please, as you give money home, organize yourself, make a family foundation. You don't have to make a group foundation because it has many things. Ours is a family foundation, but we call friends to come in for dinner. They also support us, and that does not run as public, it's family. So at the end of the day, if we've given $20,000 to Kebaso Foundation, the whole amount is deducted from our taxes, $20,000. You end up lowering your tax owing and yet helping people back home. Since we started in 2020, we've educated over 50-something students through high school and in universities as well, through Kebaso Foundation. So this is something you can do. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, Alex.
Makofi kwake. Now, those opportunities in the health sector, do I have to be an expert? Do I have to be in that sector so that I understand, invest there, or anybody?
Now, Alex, I already said, the first one, non-skilled, you don't have to have nothing. You just, all you need is your address, right? Those of you who know, Delaware is not only tax-free, it's the best place to incorporate a business, right? If you don't have an address there, you have Kebaso who will become like your agent, representative for Delaware. And it takes just 15 minutes to organize a business in Delaware, right? And then for other skill, for nursing, you really have to have that certification so that if you send, you cannot send somebody to change a wound and you don't know how to give them instructions, right? Or you cannot send a doctor, go do a psych assessment like what Dr. Osaba does without knowing what you need to prescribe to them. So you need to have some background. But on clinical trials, anybody can start and then employ the other doctors to work for you, right? If you need to know more about that, also reach out to me. We can share those information. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, and remember we are live. Joshua Idaiga in Nairobi, thank you for watching, and he's really been interested in that topic. He'll get to you. Asanteni sana. And mtusamee sana, the presenters who are remaining. It's normal. At the beginning, it tends to drag, but then you find we run into this pitfall. Let's share the remaining time. Better share than some missing out. So apologies for the presenters who are still remaining. Mondi, you'll be coming in a moment. Sandra, Women and Finance, you'll be coming. Ken Bai, Centum Real Estate, you'll be coming. So apologies, but let's share the remaining time before dinner. Quickly, talking about health sector, my brother-in-law is in the house and he's in the health sector like you, a doctor. Felix, simama watu wakuone. Simama tu. Felix Chikanga, mpigieni makofi. You know someone here? You've met someone you know? Allah? You people didn't tell me. Wow, didn't tell me. So he's come with a clan. And they've just surprised me. I didn't know. We were to meet in Washington, D.C. They've come from Oxford, and they just walked in and surprised me. Guess with who? You know, I have a clan here, guys. I'm daring. Yeah, me, nyumbani, but my clan is here. So Felix, and by the way, I need to behave well, you know, in laws. So Felix, I think I've earned marks here. Felix has come with his daughter, Hope, Simama Hope Wakuone. Begin Hope Makofi. And I have my two beautiful daughters here who said the Chamwada is not daring abroad. My daughters, Simameni, Hope amesimama hapa, msichana wa Felix. My firstborn is here, Chelsea. Inua mkono Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea, Chamwada, and then, you know, ataki ni Casey, Chamwada. Pigieni Casey, makofi. Yeah, so asanteni sana for coming, and we really appreciate, wow, you know. They have also come to learn investment. These agencies can do wonders if exposed to these investment opportunities. Asanteni sana. Yes.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I just want to steal one moment of my time.
You want to surprise me more?
Yes. So I am currently a student of architecture at JKUAT back home, aspiring to finish my master's abroad. God hope. So I also do art, and I wanted to ask if any of you could support me, support local talent. This is a painting I've done recently, and you can buy other paintings from me. I don't know whether I should share I only have my Instagram account so far. It's _charms with a Z _. Or you can get my contact from him if you have it. I can do custom paintings for you. I also do denim jackets and tote bags. You can get a gift for your friends or your family. Thank
you. Yeah. So, see, investment opportunities, is it? She's an investor already. Wow. You make me proud, Chelsea. Pigieni Chelsea makofi. Wow. So, you'll get our contact through me. Asante sana, Chelsea. Quickly. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Patrick, let's play. let's play Bad View Insurance, and this is also a topic that is so close to you: repatriation, deportation, last mile expenses. You people spend a lot of money, michango, WhatsApp. So we have a presentation from one of our partners who couldn't make it here. This is a short video, and then we move to the next presenter.
All you Kenyans in diaspora, especially here in America. My name is Richard Moiro, Director at Badview Insurance.
My name is Ann Kenyanji. I am the Diaspora Business Development Manager at Badview Insurance. Badview Insurance, officially known as Badview Microinsurance Limited, is a Kenyan insurance company licensed and regulated by the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Kenya. Badview Insurance was founded by a very specific purpose: to provide accessible, affordable, and comprehensive insurance solutions for Kenyans in the diaspora and their families back home. We in Badview Insurance do understand what it takes to live miles and miles away from home, and yet you are the pillar of support for the family that you have left back home.
I've been in diaspora for the last 31 years, and this is informed from the problems that we go through, especially when we got death, or when somebody gets deported, or when we got the families back home who needs medical.
Let's be honest, being in the US or any other part of the world is a blessing. It is a dream come true, but it comes with real life pressures. You wake up every day in the morning to work hard and build a future, but you are the one person that everybody calls in times of crisis, when there's a crisis back home. At Badview Insurance, we're giving you that peace of mind, because what happens when you get that call, you leave everything to cater for our people, because that's what we do. We are supposed to take care of our own. One of our major products is a product we call the evacuation and the repatriation. Evacuation and repatriation is our flagship product, and this one covers evacuation due to medical emergencies, it covers deportation, and repatriation in the event of death.
In our cover, evacuation and repatriation, we have a special product which is a deportation cover, which is a rider within the policy. And on this part, we pay half of your benefit in case you get deported back home. And when you get back home, you find whatever you had invested is not there, or people misused it, and you are left in a demise where you got nothing. So we say, when you get in the unfortunate case you get deported, we'll give you half of the benefit.
We also have what we call the last expense cover. This covers funeral cost and gives your family easy time, or one less thing to worry about when they're going through the painful moments. We also have what we call the medical insurance cover, and this is a cover that caters for inpatient, outpatient, maternity, dental, and optical for your members, or rather your family, your dependents that are back home. We have another product that we are calling the personal accident cover. This is a cover that caters for accidental death, it caters for injury and also disability for the people that you have left back home. We have a product that we're calling the hospital cash. Hospital cash is a cash payout whenever your loved one back home have been admitted in hospital.
It's very easy to sign up. You can sign up wherever you are in the world. It's a very robust web interface where you just need to sign up and you're able to pay and get insured straight away. All you have to do is visit our website, badviewinsurance.com, or use the QR code provided on the banner. If you scan it, that will take you up to the portal, and you'll be able to buy the insurance within 4 minutes.
Badview Insurance is looking to grow in the US. Are you passionate about the community? Are you looking to be part of an institution with a purpose? Please reach out to us. We will train you, we will support you as we give our people a purpose and that peace of mind.
and we got a combined experience of about 60 years. So we understand insurance in and out, and we in Diaspora, been there with you, we understand your problems. It's problems that we have experienced, and we do this out of our heart. No one else can do better understand your problems like us.
At Badview Insurance, exceeding your expectation.
Wanatuwatch kutoka Nairobi, tuwapigie makofi. Thank you so much. Just a parting shot about Badview before we move to Ken Mbae, Centum Real Estate.
So you have watched the video, and just to emphasize, Badview is here to make sure that you're able to purchase a policy that can take care of your hospital cash outs and evacuation, repatriation, and last expense bills. If you have any further question, just as you mentioned, we have Champs Insurance Agency that can help with all correspondences. Also, as you have heard in the video, if you are interested to help in distributing this product here in the US, Badview is recruiting agents, and you can talk to us if you want to be one of them. Otherwise, keep asking us questions about insurance. We are here to link you with the right policies for yourselves here in the US through Badview Insurance, and also for your loved ones back home. Thank you so much.
Makofi kwa Badview Insurance again. Thank you so much for partnering with us. We'll move into another segment about real estate, and allow me to introduce Mr. Kenneth Mbae, MD Centum Real Estate. We are going closer to the dinner. After Centum, we'll be hearing from Sandra, and I'll guide you as we move on.
Yes, so the reason we're here is because Champs Media, together with Centum Real Estate, shall be coming to the United States. That is from the 19th of July up until the 9th of August with our Daring Abroad investment forums. We're giving you opportunities to learn about various investment opportunities here in Kenya. And top among them is Centum Real Estate. Hello there, Kenyans in the United States. Michael Zimanji here, and today I am joined by
Stephanie from Centum Real Estate.
Yes, so the reason we're here is because Champs Media, together with Centum Real Estate, shall be coming to the United States. That is from the 19th of July up until the 9th of August with our Daring Abroad investment forums. We're giving you opportunities to learn about various investment opportunities here in Kenya, and top among them is Centum Real Estate, right?
Centum Real Estate, we are one of the biggest developers in Eastern Central Africa. We're located in Nairobi, Vipingo, and Entebbe.
Now, when I hear about Centum, all I think about is the live, the work, the play, the thrive, the grow.
At Centum Real Estate, we take a brick and mortar a step further. We think about your lifestyle, we think about your entertainment, your security, your comfort within your home, and anything towards making sure that your house becomes a home.
Great, and I know you have various investment opportunities for them as well, right?
Yes, we do have fully serviced land, which is one of our most customizable products. Then we do have our apartments, which are quite spacious and all located in all three regions. Then we have our standalone homes, both bungalows and mansionettes. You can decide to customize them the way you need to. And lastly, we have duplexes in all our typologies.
And I'm sure all these things come with facilities?
Of course, and we think of all your needs. So we come with the electrical substation, especially here in Two Rivers. We have water desalination in Vipingo, and even in Entebbe, we plan to have a whole marina right at the lakeside.
That's amazing. So this and much more will be offered to you during the Daring Abroad investment forums that are coming up. So if this is of interest to you, kindly register using the link that has been provided down there. And we will see you in the United States.
So if I take 1,000 Kenyans and it's charging 60,000 or $60 per hour, how much is that? That's $60,000 times 8 hours a day times 365 days. That would be $17 million. Times 130, that's 2.2 billion. So, I don't know. That's one. Two, there's the doctors doing the medical trials. I had $15,000 per patient. If I get 1,000 of them, that's $15 million. Times 130, that's 1.9 billion. You can see why my mind has been disorganized. And on the first point, you're keeping 50%. So you're keeping 50% of 1.9 B, which is, that's not bad. That's, no, why are you doing apartments? But anyway, now that I came prepared for real estate, I'll tell you where you'll take that money. The 50% that you're making is, say, the real estate is saturated. So you can get capital here, invest it back home. That capital invested back home generates a decent return. He has a home in California. He has a home where else? Delaware. He has another home in Bahamas. Now those people will come to take care of you will be paid by the return that we generate from Kenya. So my mind is working fast. So let me go quickly. Now I'm operating between 1.9 billion to 2.2 billion in 1 year. So let's see if we can make that. Are you working on the same timelines? Did he disorganize you? There are 122,000 Kenyans in the US. 1,000 is 1%, and that 1,000 gives you 1.1 B. Just go to the next slide. On that note, I think it's a great time to invest in real estate back in Kenya. With the money that Dr. Kebaso has just taught us how to make, he said here it's saturated, Kenya it's not, and the best policy is to buy cheaply and sell expensively, right? So you can create passive income, which is spoken about, and that can also contribute to your wealth creation. So why I'm here is just to try and share insights of the opportunities that are available back home. With the capital that you make here, you can invest passively and generate a portfolio that gives you decent income, but also something that you can pass over to the next generation, and something that can help you educate 50 kids, like the Kebaso Foundation. You can also have your own foundation. It's the power of possibility. So I'll quickly go through that. Go to the next slide. So there are questions that come to mind that you'd ask yourself. Everything starts with a thought. How can I create that passive income if you don't already have? So first, how do I invest in something that can generate money today and generate money in future? But more importantly, how can I invest where I will not lose my money? There are no guarantees in investment, but this hard work, traveling many miles across the world to come and work extremely hard, you must have your money protected, and can it appreciate in value? So the approach my colleague there presented, and the plots were doubling, tripling in value. So you want something like that. So I'm assuming I'm speaking to a group that is of savvy investors. You have invested in the US real estate market. You found it to be stagnant. There your returns are good, the risk is good, and you can hold the asset. Then I assume some of you have monies in the index fund, where your return is between 6 to 10%. Some of you may be holding bonds. Some of you may be holding shares. And why I'm here is you can also invest back in Kenya, where the return is much higher than here. And it's tangible asset, and that can give you passive income. So how do you construct that portfolio? Next slide, that's why I'm here, and that is what I'm telling you. I think real estate could be possibly one of those avenues that you take.